So I want to kick this video off with a quote from Duncan Trussell. Some poor, phoneless fool is probably sitting next to a waterfall somewhere, totally unaware of how angry and scared he's supposed to be. So this quote really resonated with me. When I was in my early 20s, I was in a really dark place and really negative and dark place. And at the time, I was filling my mind up with all this negative media and dark media and dark music. And I was wondering why I was feeling all this negativity and like the world was a bad place. I'm working with a client right now to help him get out of this he's in quite a dark, negative place. A lot of depression and anxiety and pretty much sticking to his house. Such a incredible young man, but he's in this dark place. And he admitted to me that he was consuming a lot of negative media and going down rabbit holes with all this negative stuff. And he really has this feeling about how the world's going to shit. And I challenged him and I said, you know what? Let's pretend that you took your phone away and you got rid of your computer and you spend the next year just at home and just in your neighborhood, and your only source of information about how the world is doing is your neighborhood. You probably look outside, the birds are whistling and things are okay. You may occasionally hear of some crime, but things are pretty good. See, whatever we focus on will become our reality. And if we fill our minds up and just focus on all the news, all the bad news on the social medias, we can easily fill our every moment of the day up with all the negative news if you want to do that every day. But it's not reality. But our brains will generalize that across everywhere. If that's all we're seeing, our brains will generalize that. If you want to find a good way to cause constant chronic emotional stress, is just watch and fill your mind up with tons of this media. So anyways, I just thought I'd make this video to maybe invite people out there to consider what is the diet you're feeding your mind? What are you consuming? And maybe you could take an audit on that and consider, is what you're consuming on a daily basis, is that serving you for the life you want to live?